everybody, and I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the East African Girl channel. I'm so happy to see you. It's a delight to always have you guys on my channel. Today, guys, I'm going to do a Q&A. These are the questions that I've been receiving from you guys on the comment section. Sometimes I don't get the time to reply to you, but today I decided to let me make my work easy. Come here, try read a couple of questions that you guys have written to me and try answer them. I think it's always nice to come here and do a Q&A so that I can be able to expound rather than writing down, because when you write down you have a limit of the numbers or the letters that you're supposed to type. So allow me to come here and try answer your questions. So if you've ever asked a question, please come watch this video. I might be answering your question. If I don't, I'll make another video where I do another Q&A. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, please do not forget to subscribe. Let's grow, guys. I'm here to give you information, and I sacrifice my time to always come here so I can tell you more information that I know about airline and cruise ship jobs. It will be fair if you hit that subscribe button so that you also can benefit. Every time I post a video, you will be notified. All right, good. So let me jump on to question number one. On this question, I received it on the video that I did on cruise ship, where the title was MSC Recruitment Multiple Position in Kenya. So MSC is a company that recruits cruise staff or seamen, people, seamen, sea women. If there is sea women, I only know seamen, but I know the word men is a word that's used for both genders, both male and female. In the Bible, they said, ye men, ye men. Men is a general term to mean either male or female, or a man. Man. I meant man, right? Yeah, God created man. Yeah, I think so. Okay, all right, so let me go to question number one. This is Della Kwambi 012. She sent me a question. She said, hey Mso, I have 2.5 years of experience as a nail technician working in a spa. Should I go ahead and apply, or because they have specified that one should have worked in a hotel? Della, for the cruise ship job, yes, they're looking for nail technicians. If you've never worked in a hotel and you have experience working as a nail technician, I suggest go ahead and put that on your CV, apply, because it doesn't necessarily have to, you don't have to have worked in a hotel. You have the experience, and if you go for the interview and you have what it takes for them to give you the job, then I don't see the reason why they wouldn't give you a job just because you did not work in a hotel. So if you have experience working with nails and you're really good, go ahead and put that in your CV. Say how many years you've worked, what kind of jobs you do, you clean, you file. I can't tell in details because I'm really not a nail technician. I just go and be like, I want acrylic, or I want gel, or I want manicure, pedicure, and stuff like that. But because you have the experience, so put that experience in details on your resume. If you really are short of words and don't know what to do, Google your friend. Go ahead and Google, just say nail technician experience or roles, and Google will give you a list of roles. Use those roles in your own words, put it on your resume, and go ahead and write yourself a nice CV that will help you get this job. And I wish you all the best. So question number two goes to Senorita K190. Senorita sent me a question under the video which I titled Etihad Cabin Crew Worldwide Application / What Happens After Video Assessment. This is the Etihad where I was giving the tips on the video assessment. Senorita says, hello dear, thank you for making these videos. You're welcome, Senorita. As someone who is interested in becoming a cabin crew, I really appreciate them. I previously worked as a cashier for 15 months, and I'm currently a secondary school teacher. I am 24, by the way. You're so young. Are my work experiences valid to apply for this job? If yes, I have another question. Okay. I live in Guyana. Guyana is located between Brazil and Venezuela in South America. If selected for an assessment day, how will that be done? Because there is literally no city around where I live that Etihad flies to or even conducts assessment days. Thank you in advance for reading and replying to me. Greetings from Guyana. Guyana. Oh, I'm so happy to meet you, Senorita. I hope that one day I will be able to come and to your city. I love to travel. As you know, on my videos I try to share my travel experiences. Never been to Guyana, and I hope to be. If I will come, I hope to reach out to you so you can show me around. All right, Senorita. So I'm excited that you are excited to, become a flight attendant. It's really a good job, and yes, your experiences are valid for this job because one, you're a teacher, and teachers, that's customer service. You deal with people. All right. So your previous experiences as a cashier and as a teacher is really good because as a cashier we do have cabin crew who sell duty-free on board, or they sell stuff on board, and they need those cashier experiences on board. So yes, you have valid experiences that will help you become a future flight attendant. And for your other questions, you asked about Etihad not flying to Guyana or any city close to you. For the position that you're trying to apply for, the worldwide application at Etihad, they are doing their interviews virtually. So you are able to apply on their website, and they are able to reach out to you via your email so that they are able to send you, the application or the app where you will download and do your assessment online virtually. And once everything goes well, they'll be able to fly you out from Guyana all the way to Abu Dhabi so you can start working. But I wonder why Etihad doesn't fly to Brazil or Venezuela. Emirates does. So if you want to work for, I'm not sure if Etihad really does. I'm sure it does. I'll have to look that up. But if you want to work for a company that that will take you home, Emirates flies to Venezuela and it flies to Brazil. We used to have flights. They still have flights flying to Brazil, and I'm sure they go to Venezuela. I'm sure. So if you want to work for a company or an airline that will take you home, go ahead and apply. But if you're looking to work for Etihad, apply. Anytime you go for your holidays, you will be able to connect to other cities, and you can take other airlines. By the way, just to let you know, if you work for these airlines, they have something called code shares. So a code share is an agreement that airlines have with other airlines. So you probably might see Emirates working with Qatar, or working with American Airlines, or working with JetBlue. So if you have a local airline in your Guyana city, you might find yourself that luckily Etihad or Emirates, they might have a code share or an agreement where if you book their flights, you have a staff discount with your company Etihad through your other flights. So it's called a code share. Sometimes for staff, like when I used to live in Dubai and I used to come to US, and I want to go to a city like, let's say, Nashville, and Emirates doesn't fly to Nashville, so I'll fly with Emirates to Chicago and then book my discounted tickets from Chicago to Nashville with other airlines that Emirates had an agreement with them. So I will have some benefits also traveling with other airlines because I work for an airline. All right, but that every airline, they have their own benefits. So that was with Emirates, and we really enjoyed that we were able to fly with other airlines, also getting benefits from Emirates. Okay, so I hope I answered your question, and I wish you all the best, and happy to meet people from Guyana. I have another comment on the same video from at mgwood95. He says, I made my video interview 1 week ago and waiting for any positive response. What's next? Thank you for the video interview introduction tip. You gave me the right motivation to talk about me right way. Okay, I guess you said I gave you a motivation to talk about yourself and be able to express yourself confidently because you already knew some of the questions that they were asking. You are welcome, MG. So I hope that you got a response, because I'm sorry that I'm responding to you too late. If you didn't, be hopeful. Sometimes they get back to you. later. And I think what happens next after the video interview, they'll come back to you and you have to do an English test. After the English test, that's when you do like your medical test. You have to go for medical, and then now you start, you know, your intake process, where now you'll start moving on to the next process, which is joining the company. All right, so I hope I wish you all the best. I hope they got back to you with a positive response. I'm really hopeful. If they did not, please don't be shy, go ahead and apply again. And I hope that this time round they will get back to you with a positive feedback. All right, so the other question comes from user HFNZN3ZM4C. He says, hello, do you know by any chance how long it takes for Etihad to reply after video submission? Thank you a lot. So if anyone ever answers this question, guys, just let me tell you that they are lying, because no one knows how soon they will respond. Some people are very lucky, they get a quick response within 2 weeks. They get a response whether they successfully passed their interview or whether they failed. Some have to wait up until like months, and sometimes you might wait until months and they get back to you to say, oh, congratulations. So no one has approximate time on when they respond. So sometimes they might take their sweet time, sometimes they might be very quick. All right, here I have another question from Salima Hamad Bakar. She says, hello, my sister, thank you for helping us to grow with the interview. I do appreciate your advice, and I've done with my video assessment. I'm waiting for their feedback. Please, can you help us with the next step so I can prepare myself? Oh, okay. So Saleh, I hope they got back to you as well. As I answered the previous question, they'll get back to you with an English assessment test where you'll have to do some, you know, English test, and then after that, then the process now starts going smoothly. You don't have to worry about the questions they have to ask you. I think at some point they will do a one-on-one interview where they will ask you questions, and then after that, then you start doing your medicals. Once you start doing your medicals and you're good, if you don't know what they check on medical, I have a video on my YouTube channel where I share what they check. There are some diseases that they won't give you a visa going to UAE or Qatar, because they are very strict when it comes to your health. So go check that video, and I hope it's gonna help you a lot. Another question from Raha Bombo 8784. She says, hey, so I applied on August under cabin crew UAE, and I'm in Kenya. My application stage is still application received. Till today, my CV is classified under job family cabin crew training. Kindly, do you know what it means? Kindly help, and thanks in advance. So my CV is classified under job family cabin crew training. My CV is classified under job family cabin crew training. Where do you get that? I've never seen anything like job family cabin crew training. Never seen anything of the sort. Rahab, if you're watching this video, take a screenshot of what you're seeing on your application. Send it to me on my Instagram. This is my Instagram page. Send it to me on my messenger on my Instagram. Let me see, and I'll be able to advise you better, because when you state it like this, nothing in my mind comes clear on what you're asking. But take a screenshot. Once I see it on the system, I'll be able to understand what you mean. Send it on my Instagram. This is my Instagram handle, and I'll be able to help you and get back to you on that. All right. This is from Jamshid Bek Mama Jonov. She says, hi everyone. Hello everyone. I applied to this position on 14th of August and received confirmation of successful submission. However, when I created career candidate account with the same email used for application, it says there is no previous application. Did someone experience similar use? Okay, I think this is for the people who are trying to apply. But what I can say, if you did apply and they got back to you with an email saying successful submission, the email that they write to you back to say, dear Janet or dear Yusuf, Thank you for applying for cabin crew position with Etihad Airways. We will get back to you within 6 months. If you got that email, that's to mean that you did apply. Yeah, I think that's it. But if you did experience this, kindly come on this you know, this video under this comment section, write and see. And you know, she wants to hear your opinions, because she's asking everyone. She actually didn't just ask me. And then I have another question from Catherine Kyoko 1180. She says, hey, so kindly tell us how long it takes to respond after the online video assessment. I do not know, and if anyone tells you this 3 weeks or 2 weeks, they are lying. It's all up to, you know, it's all in their hands. They're the ones who know, or they get back to you whenever they feel like. Okay, so I'll be lying to tell you 2 weeks. I'll be lying. I don't like to lie. Okay, I have been working. This is from Tensa Abeboa. She says, thank you for the video. I have been working as a flight attendant for 5 years, but my contract is terminated now. It has been 8 months. How will I fix this gap? 8 months. Oh, okay, I see what you're asking. So you used to work as a flight attendant for 5 years. Between the day that you stopped working till the time that you're writing to me, you haven't been working. So you're asking, how are you going to fill that gap on your resume? Very simple. I bet even when you're staying at home, I bet there's something that you're doing. If you are learning a skill, maybe driving, or you are babysitting, or whatever it is that you're doing, put it on your resume. Just say that this is what you are working, and then currently do, just state what you're doing right now. If you were terminated because probably you got married, or you relocated, whatever it is, or maybe it's during COVID period where everyone lost their job because companies were not making any money. Just put whatever it is, whether it's a skill that you're learning, just say learning a skill. Whether it's driving, put it down on the comment section. Whether you're babysitting or you got pregnant, put it down there. Just fill that gap with something. Let them know that you're doing something, or you're volunteering. You're doing something, because sometimes they might ask on one-on-one interview, like, what have you been doing? Why is this gap empty? What have you been doing? Tell them you've been learning a skill as you are looking for a job. So you are not just sitting home, you are learning a skill as you're looking for a job. All right. Okay. Another question from Lucia Mwaka. She says, what about us who applied in the beginning of the year and did the video introduction back in May? Until today, they have not sent any feedback. Can we apply for the worldwide one? Oh, so yes, you can apply. You can reapply again if they never got back to you. If you have 6 months period of waiting and they haven't gotten back, you're free to go ahead and apply. But if you're impatient, I'll tell you a secret. Okay, so I'll tell you a secret. This is a secret that I'm telling you. But before I tell you this secret, let me just pause here and say subscribe. Let me just wait for you guys to subscribe if you haven't. All right, are you ready for the secret? Okay, here's a secret. You can open, this is, I'm not sure if they allow this. They don't allow it, but you can do it. Okay, open a new Gmail account. Okay, once you open a new Gmail account, go to your resume, try edit it, make some changes. If your name is Janet Wamboi Mwangi, start with your surname, Mwangi Wamboi Janet. Okay, I feel like I'm giving you the wrong things to do. I feel like but we're doing what we have to do so we can get this job. Okay, edit your resume, make it look like it's someone brand new. Put a new name. Let your skills, whatever you did for your job, let it be there, because you can't lie about what you did, right? But edit your name. Your email, you have to edit your email and write the new one that you have, the Gmail that you just opened. So edit the Gmail or an email account, and then twist your name, and then take new photos. Go to your studio, take new photos. If you have a photo on your resume, stick a new photo. If you're applying for a cabin crew position and on the application they asked for photos, go ahead and get new photos so that you can apply afresh. And then go to the company, Emirates or Etihad or Qatar or Fly Dubai or Air Arabia, and apply afresh like a new person. Okay. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right, let's see. Wangeshi Danson says, thank you. I literally live here on this page. Oh, thank you, Wangeshi. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, Sometimes I even want to remind you to update us. Oh, Wangeshi, thank you. I didn't even like your comments. Let me give it a love. Thank you, Wangeshi. Thank you for all your support. I appreciate you. Let me do this as the last question because I don't want this video to be too long. I can come back and do another video for Q&A if you guys love me answering you guys on a video so I can expound. This is from Deal Murad 7. He says, good morning, dear. Good evening. It's evening now. Murad says, I have finished video interview 2 days ago, but I didn't respond any email about they received my video record. Please share your experience about that. Thank you for. So did you mean I have finished video interview 2 days ago, but I didn't respond any email? Oh, did you mean like you applied, you did your video interview, but you never received an email to say that they received? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. So Deal, I hope they did respond. If they did not respond and it takes a while, take the previous tip that I just gave you and reapply again, because they have to respond. Or better still, make sure that you did click that send button on your video interview, because sometimes we finish the video and we forget to submit. Make sure that you submit. Make sure that, because sometimes I feel like that email that they send you to say that we received, it's automated. Like once you submit any application, I feel like the emails that they send you guys to say that thank you for for applying, they are automated mails. So unless they did not receive, then the automated mail did not come to you. So just make sure, look back and see, did you click the submit button? If you did not, then maybe that's a problem. But if you did and still they haven't responded to you, borrow that tip, apply again, and I hope that this time around it's gonna go well for you. All right, guys, so I'm gonna leave this video here. I wish you all the best. I hope that most of you guys are going to continue getting these jobs. I'm super excited that our number is really getting big. Most of you guys are already on training. Some of you guys have already started working. Some of you are in the interview process, and I'm so grateful. It really motivates me. I'm really not being paid by anyone to do this, but if you feel like one day you have something to appreciate me, there's a way that you can send me something here on YouTube where there's a like button. Keep moving that row all the way to the end, and then click this button that says thanks. Once you do that, this is where now you can really appreciate them. You can give them a little tip, and you can customize this to the amount of money that you want to give them. You can go as much as $5, $10, and even more. So if you really want to give them more, you can move this, you can scroll all the way to the end and give them whatever amount that you feel like is comfortable for you or is worth the content that is really building you.